What's up, Knights? Xantos here, and in today's video we are going to be going through how we defeated all three of the Dark Ones. Now, these were extremely powerful, hard-hitting foes. Their defeat did not come easily. Our heroes of choice that we brought to this fight was a level 54 Brutus, along with a level 55 Azhar. Our gauntlet of choice was the Holy Gauntlet. This was due to the fact that we had that alchemist speed in our back pocket, granting us Brutus's base power every 4 turns. And now that we have Brutus at full star, we also have Protect on his base power for 3 turns. Absolutely huge. Along with this, we have that Expose. We can generate 35% more damage from all of the enemies on the field. Essentially, the plan was to expose all of the field and then use Azhar's rage power to heal back up massively. As you can see here, generate a nice 99k right back to the health. As you can see, we're dealing a lot of damage with Azhar's rage, and also keeping ourselves in a nice comfy position. Brutus base power granting us that 3 turns of Protect, and exposing the field for an extra 35% damage. You can see his base power is healing for a massive amount as well. A little bit undecided on what I want to do here. You can see my knight checks in with me. Decide to go into the next room with full rage, and I feel like that was a good choice. Starting things off, exposing the field. 2 swipes. And Brutus's base power again. We know that we're going to want to heal up after all of these enemies beat us up. Nice 100k right back to the health. I decide I want to do it twice. I use my second potion of heroism and get a 101k. 110k, sorry. Another 32 with Azhar base power. Knowing when to punch and when to swing, I feel like, is a huge strategy in Karnheim. Has to be taken into consideration when to be offensive and defensive. You can see we're hit with Doom here. We have poison on us, so we decide to use a potion of recovery. Punches in bunches so that we can generate rage, as well as spam Brutus's base power so that we can rage even more. Keeping a consistent amount of health coming right back to us, as well as dealing a good chunk of damage. $85k, 10k with Brutus, 20k on the regenerate afterwards. Keeps you in a nice comfy spot. Now, he is inflicting that doom almost every 3 turns, but by using this strategy, healing up, we're able to essentially out-heal him. Strategy worked very well. Kept it up for the whole fight. Just A little break there to make sure that I got my footage. Wanted to make sure that I didn't kill him if my footage aired. Slowing things down. That was big 76. That was the first dark one completed. But we were not entirely convinced we won. Check out the rolls on our unique weapon. Not bad. Potentially usable. We decided to take this old boy on for second. His power weakened us, but with Azhar and his cleanse, we weren't really all that stressed about him. The golem enemies, while they can be a bit intimidating, we have them pretty under control. So again, not too much stress. Using the same strategy as last time. If it's not broke, why try to fix it? Absolutely astounded with the amount of heals that Azhar is capable of. My Azhar in these videos is a 4-star. Keep that in mind. I think I mentioned earlier in my speech that I have 225 mage power right now. Now our weapon currently isn't attuned to Golem. The reason I haven't attuned it is I'm saving those forks. And I'm able to slice through these guys. It takes a little bit of extra time, but you know what? We get there eventually. Trying to save as much resources as I can. Front row guardians are absolutely chunky. Right on. And we're into round 2. Not really too worried about those back row birds. You know we're gonna kill them with rage powers by the time we get back there. Essentially dealing with these 3 guardians in the front. That's our first pickle. Cleansing that weaken, make sure we're hitting at full power. And whenever our health starts to get a little bit lower, you'll see that we switch out from using our weapon and start punching in bunches, building that rage meter. Healing up a little bit more with Azhar's base to also build rage, and raging more with Azhar. Yeah. You can tell I'm getting impatient with these front row guardians. Use a haste pot, go for the expose, another punch, cleanse, and a recovery pot. There's definitely a few times in these fights where things looked a bit grim, and I was just looking at the daunting task ahead of me, wondering if I was able to hold out. But we managed to. Using my second haste pot there. I want to make sure I get this guardian out of the way. Now it's just me and the dark one. Now whenever you touch this guy, he hits you with unfocus, which is extremely frustrating. It made the long fight even longer. Making sure we got that cleanse. Getting rid of that weaken. Can't really avoid the unfocus right now. We can, however, counter his protect by exposing. Big heals. So frustrating not landing the crits. As you can see, this is why my footage is a little bit sped up. Again, just pausing, making sure I got my footage. Oh, it was all good. So here comes the finishing blow. Nice big 100k. Again though, our little friend was not entirely convinced we had won. Now, for this last dark one... Oh, the rolls on our uni. Not too big on squares. This last dark one gave us a bit of problems. So, the thing that I found I needed to do for this fight was I needed to 59 my Azhar. So, I decided to put my Azhar to a higher power to deal with the goblins and war beasts that are just absolutely dreaded. I think everyone can agree that they are probably some of the strongest enemies in Karnheim. Their powers and their setups are just very perfect. But as you can see here, this is a level 59 Azhar at 225% boost. You can see we get some really big numbers here. Full health already. Now we have to deal with these tramples that were hard hitting. We're essentially the counter for it again. Just out healing it. Managed to land a stun there. That was pretty huge. I think I get greedy. Nope, I didn't actually. I didn't get greedy. Awesome. Again, same strategy. Going with the double Brutus, just because we have an entire field full of goblins. Absolutely ridiculous heals. Really excited. We have I actually did it off stream, but we managed to get the level 60 Azhar, and his numbers are just absolutely crazy. With that, I'm alone with the last dark one. This one seemed to go down a little faster. Azhar is dealing a lot more damage. It's really nice. This dark one didn't have protect on him either. He has that infinite fury, but we dealt with it. And with one final Azhar, Scales of Fate. That was how we managed to conclude all three of the Dark Ones. Same strategy for all three. Now, once you defeat all three of the Dark Ones, you're going to complete that quest, unlocking the gate. A little bit of mixed nuts on our unique beast sword that we got. The locked gate complete. Hopping on over there, you can see. You get to unlock it and open up that citadel that will take you up to Ultra Carnage. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Always love the love and support that we get from all of you guys out there. It means the most to me. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, stay grinding.